Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. It's me, Philip, and welcome to the 14th episode of Phillip Reviews, where I share with you some of my favorite animal figurines. It's National Dog Day, so to celebrate, here is Safari Ltd's African Wild Dog and Safari Ltd's African Wild Dog Pup. As we get started, I would like to dedicate this episode to Chris and Martin Kratt, the Kratts brothers, whom you might know from Wild Kratts, Zoboomafoo, and from their very first show, which aired in 1996 when I was just 4 years old, Kratts Creatures. It was thanks to the Kratts brothers that I know about the African wild dog, and I hope more people will too. So, this being Safari Ltd, I could go on about the attention to detail on both of these guys, considering that the African wild dog is also known as the painted dog or even painted wolf. I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself in this artwork. The spots, the coat coloring, just fantastic. No two wild dogs have the same exact color and pattern of spots, just like no two people are exactly alike. One great thing I love about this particular figurine are these ears. African wild dogs, of course, live on the African savanna where it gets very hot and very dry. So having ears this big not only gives them incredible hearing, but also acts like a radiation dish to help cool them down. Pretty impressive, eh? And like all dogs, they have a great sense of smell. Of course, the thing that makes African wild dogs unique is their packs. Just like wolves, African wild dogs live in packs that can have up to 20 members or more, usually made up of a mom and dad, the alpha pair, and their puppies. And usually the other wild dogs in the pack are sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters. So who knows, maybe this African wild dog figurine is the alpha male of his pack, and maybe he's returning to this pup right here to give him some regurgitated impala meat. That's something that wild dogs do that wolves also do too. Speaking of which, I have had this African wild dog for about 15 years, but I've been looking for this guy for much longer than that, until I got a tip from an eBay seller about 2 or 3 years ago, and now I have both of them. So why don't we start off with this guy first? Like all African wild dogs, this guy has a unique pattern, black, brown, and white, and with a white-tipped tail, distinctive of all African wild dogs. I love how the face is perfectly muzzled, but the brown hair around his face is like a mask. Very impressive. And then I'm going to show you the puppy. Puppies are just adorable, whether they're your domestic dog, wolf puppies, or African wild dogs. Looks to him like he's in a stalking pose. Maybe he found a lizard, or he's stalking one of his brothers and sisters. So I'll give you a little 360 here. Can we just take a moment to once again appreciate the unique pattern here on this pup? I think this may be one of Safari Ltd's most detailed animals ever. I'm going to move him. I'm going to give you the 360 on the adult. There we go. So in Africa, there are about 6,600 wild dogs left, and they have to deal with human-wildlife conflict, poaching, and loss of habitat. Fortunately, through conservation efforts, many dogs are holding on and have rebounded in many parts of southern Africa. By the way, did you know that African wild dogs are arguably the most successful predator on the savanna, with an 80% success rate, compared to lions, which only have about 30%? Either way, African wild dogs are a great indicator species of a healthy, thriving ecosystem. Well, happy National Dog Day, everybody. Until next time, this has been Phillip Reviews. If you would like to see me feature certain figurines, or if you have any suggestions for figurines that might be in my collection, please leave a comment below. And be sure to leave this video a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to see more videos like these. See you all soon in the next video. I'm Phillip. Stay wild, everybody.